Now to the latest on the coronavirus here in Ohio. Health officials confirming 31,911 cases in the state with 1,969 deaths. And around 5,400 people have been hospitalized since the pandemic began. Now, months into the coronavirus pandemic, the topic of wearing a mask or not has made its way into politics. But Governor Mike DeWine says this should not be a political issue. He said that on NBC's Meet the Press this morning. NBC4's Eric Halpern is in the Short North tonight. And Eric, the governor is not making it mandatory for people to wear masks.
Mark, while he's not making it mandatory, he is strongly encouraging it. When my photographer Bill was inside picking up his dinner tonight, he counted 13 of 15 customers were wearing masks, but outside here on the sidewalk, we've seen more people not wearing masks.
It's not about politics. It's not about conservative or liberal. It's about helping other people.
Governor Mike DeWine on Meet the Press Sunday morning making his thoughts on masks clear.
We wear the mask, and it's been very clear what the studies have shown. You wear the mask not to protect yourself so much as to protect others.
His comments came after an emotional clip of North Dakota's governor urging people not to make mask wearing a political issue was played on the show. Governor DeWine said North Dakota's governor is spot on.
This is one time when we truly are all in this together. What we do directly impacts others.
Originally, Governor DeWine was going to make wearing a mask mandatory in Ohio. After getting feedback, he reversed his decision, saying it went too far.
When you tell people to do stuff, at the end of the day, they're going to make their own decisions.
In the Short North on Sunday, some out and about were wearing masks while others were not. Many stores required them.
It's good that most of them require them, especially down here where a lot of people come on Sunday.
Hannah Hunt and her friends wore their masks inside but held them in their hands outside because of how hot it was.
It's nothing to get mad about or fight over. It's just for everyone's safety.
And Governor DeWine also said this morning, while he's not asking people to wear masks while they're in their cars or out hiking, he is asking them to wear them when they're interacting with other people. Live and local for you in the Short North, I'm Eric Halpern, NBC4.
All right, Eric, thank you.